Have you ever tried to charge your phone on 1% using a broken charger and then expected it to run all day? That's exactly how most of us treat our minds and bodies. We squeeze in 5 minutes of scrolling, call it a break, and wonder why we still feel drained. But here's the truth. It's not about how long you rest, it's about how well. I'm your friendly guide, Mr. Smart, and today I'm going to show you how to rest properly, not by escaping life, but by plugging back into it with intention and clarity. Now, forget the cliches of rest as lying still or doing nothing. Instead, imagine your life as a bonfire. During the day, you gather wood, tasks, conversations, deadlines, decisions. But if you never step back to breathe, to fan the flames or clear the ash, that fire suffocates. Real rest is not putting the fire out, it's tending to it so it can burn brighter. Let's walk together through 5 ways to tend your inner fire, each one a form of rest that helps you glow instead of burn out. Step 1. Prioritize rest like a meeting with your mind. Here's a fact most people miss. Rest doesn't happen, it must be claimed. We schedule meetings, gym sessions, dentist appointments, but when was the last time you scheduled rest? To learn how to rest properly, treat it like the VIP meeting it is. Imagine you're meeting with your mind, giving it space to breathe, stretch, and reset. That walk you keep postponing? That quiet cup of tea in the afternoon sun? Those are boardroom meetings for your soul. Schedule them, defend them, show up. Because rest for mental health isn't an add-on, it's foundational. When you build it into your daily structure, even in small chunks, your energy stops leaking through the cracks. You don't need hours, you need attention. One person I know sets a daily 3 p.m. mind check on her phone. 10 minutes, no screens, just listening inward. And she swears it's saved her from burnout more times than coffee or to-do lists ever could. Small routines, big difference. Step 2. Create your own rest rituals. Let's make it personal. Think of rest like brushing your teeth. You wouldn't skip that because you were too busy, right? So why skip a ritual that's designed to protect your energy and clarity? To figure out how to rest properly, create mini rituals tailored to your own rhythm. That could be 10 minutes of silence before starting work, a Sunday night sound bath of calming music, turning off all screens at 9 p.m. and reading under soft lighting. The key is consistency. Rituals tell your brain, it's time to release. And when you honor your rituals, you slowly learn how to rest without feeling guilty. You're no longer resting to escape productivity, you're resting to fuel it. Some people find rest in ritual movement, yoga, a slow evening stretch, or watering houseplants like they're brushing the world's hair. It's not the act that matters. It's the meaning you infuse into it. The ritual becomes a signal, I matter enough to pause. Step 3. Build restrooms in your daily architecture. Think of your day as a house. Most people build massive rooms for work, tiny ones for food, and leave rest in the hallway if it fits. Let's change that. Design your day with intentional restrooms. Not naps necessarily, but intentional breaks that signal pause and restoration. A breath break between Zoom calls, a mindful walk after lunch, even 90 seconds of hand-on-heart silence before you hit reply on a stressful email. This is how to rest properly, not in dramatic retreats, but in everyday architecture. It's how you offer your nervous system micro moments to recalibrate. Over time, this builds your resilience. You're not working to the point of collapse, then rebooting. You're weaving in recovery as you go. That's how you rest to recharge your mind. Try thinking of these restrooms as energy checkpoints. Each one is a pit stop, like a race car pulling into the lane for a tune-up. They're short, intentional, and make all the difference in how you finish the day. Step 4. Redefine productivity to include recovery. Let's bust a myth. Rest is not the opposite of productivity. It's part of the same dance. Most people hustle like a car driving with no brakes. They only stop when they crash. But athletes don't train at full capacity every day. Musicians don't perform without tuning their instruments. Even nature rests, seasons change, trees shed, animals hibernate. To truly understand how to rest properly, we must redefine rest as recovery, not retreat. Start measuring your day not just by what you produced, but how well you recovered. If you wrote 2 brilliant paragraphs after 15 minutes of breathwork, that's productivity. If a midday nap saved you from burnout at 6 p.m., that's productivity. And if your rest brings clarity, joy, or creative spark, then you've begun to rest so well that it makes you more alive, not less ambitious. Recovery is not a reward for doing enough. It's the process that ensures you can keep going. It's what helps your work stop feeling like weight and start feeling like flight. Step 5. Embrace the quiet celebration of doing nothing. This one's subtle, but it may be the most powerful. Learn the art of doing nothing and not needing to justify it. In our achievement-obsessed world, stillness feels suspicious. But imagine a dancer holding a pose in perfect stillness, or a bird gliding without flapping. That pause is not absence, it's grace. So here's how to rest properly. By occasionally celebrating nothingness. Sit, stare. Let your thoughts settle like snow in a shaken globe. No phone, no plan, just presence. This is especially important when you're asking yourself how to rest without feeling guilty. Because the guilt comes from outdated stories. That you're lazy, that rest is earned. It isn't, it's essential. One friend of mine sits on her porch and watches trees for 20 minutes a day. That's it. No journaling, no podcasts, just being. And she says it's where her best ideas are born. Stillness is not silence, it's source code. When you give yourself this kind of non-transactional rest, you begin to experience rest not as a break from life, but as life itself in its gentlest form. So here's your new equation. Rest is not a retreat from life. It's a return to yourself. And how to rest properly means knowing when to close the laptop, when to go for a walk, when to breathe, when to let go. When you honor rest as fuel, not failure, everything changes. Your clarity, your energy, your joy. So let's make a quiet pact today, you and I. Let's not just work smart, let's rest smart too. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs a breath today. Drop a comment below with your favorite way to rest. And of course, subscribe to Mr. Smart for weekly wisdom that feeds both your hustle and your heart. Because rest is not weakness, it's wisdom in motion.